This is Dr. Reza Nagavi. The first time we talked about the pathway of metabolism, which included fat, protein, and carbohydrate, how it's broken down to produce the energy, or in chemistry named ATP. And today we kind of try to put it more on real life, how it's done through the cell. As you see on this side of the screen, on the where it says eaten food, we go down and we explain it one by one how it goes. Then you eat a food, just don't concentrate what you eat, but you're eating your food, and then it's going to go digested through your stomach. Usually I call your stomach like a mixer, and then absorption starts there. And then when it's done, it goes to a tank. We call it in this situation gas tank. All right, and that gas tank is there to give you energy. All right, then it goes through the bloodstream and has to go to a fuel pump, and that fuel pump is we consider it between the meals several hormones help keep blood sugar level steady, like glycogens, cortisol, and epinephrine. We talk about some of these as we continue this stress to obesity, that I want you to understand how this system, lay foundation, how the system of your body practically works. And you understand later how come you cannot lose weight, or you lose weight, you gain it back. Then this fuel pump start pumping, as you see on this one, the line which call it cell membrane. And the cell membrane is the one that we talked about in the first one on the metabolism pathway, which was mitochondria, cytoplasm. That's what we're talking about, that cell membrane. Then it goes there to combust. Let's come back out of the cell membrane, continue in the outside of the cell. Now remember the tank, gas tank. Then in that gas tank, blood sugar, glycogen stores, fat stores, amino acid stores, which is protein. And this is the problem right there. As you see at the bottom, it's a gas tank can be full and the car can still have a trouble running. Why is that? Is that because we don't have a gas enough, or we have a bad gas enough, or the whole thing goes to the other side of the cell? Because pay attention, where it says cell membrane, it says insulin transport glucose across membrane. Insulin is a transport. Insulin is a messenger. Insulin is a truck, is a BFI truck. Then when this fuel pump pumps, goes from the cell, from the outside the cell to inside the cell, or to the cell membrane, the other side is going to start metabolizing. Pay attention. If it is margarine or trans fat, obstruct the cell. Then you need to have a right fat and right protein. Practically right fat and right protein receptors, pick them and go to the other side, and here you are. In order to combust this tank that you see on the right, your hormone, your thyroid, gonna produce T4 and then convert it to T3, and T3 ignites this tank like a spark plug. And when it ignites, explodes, and where the mitochondria take a place. This combustion happens in mitochondria of the cell. When explode in mitochondria, whatever is in that tank is going to distribute it to the cell. Then this happens every second, every minute, every hour. Then the time you wake up in the morning, you say, I don't have energy. The problem is in this pathway. The things that you ate did not convert it to the ATP. ATP drives the biochemical reaction to, structure of the body, or reaction, or rebuild the body, to cell, new cells. Then what happened in this pathway is this. If that combustion happens and there is nothing there as a vitamins, minerals, good nutrients that the cell can use, you don't have energy. It's not that simple that I say. That's what we're going to talk about as we continue this series, talking about different hormones, how different hormones affects this metabolism, or what it does, to see how easy it is to lose weight. The problem is these hormones don't let you, and your mind is not there to keep the hormone running. Then be with me, continue these little talks that you understand better how, again, stress to obesity. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe down there. If you have any question, ask in the comment. I try to answer it. I appreciate your attention, and thank you very much.